Good evening, everyone. Sorry I'm late for this video. Things have been quite crazy around here as the Christmas is approaching. Everyone is getting busy, so it's really has been chaotic and hectic here. Anyhow, so for the past 3 days I've been wearing Chanel jersey. I started with now I'm gonna forget. I think I started with EDT, and then I wore the EDP, and then I wore the jersey Parfum today. And I'm happy to report that the experience of the notes has been quite consistent between all three formulations, and seems like the three formulations that I found have been the same on Fragrantica. A little bit about jersey. I was wondering what the name jersey, but I'm looking at from the Chanel website. It seems like that was a garment that Chanel used, and it was used kind of like, wasn't an elegant garment. And then when Chanel came to the fashion industry and used it in different clothing, and it became one of this kind of elegant garments. So it says, by inventing jersey, I liberated the body, I abandoned the waist. At the dawn of 1920s, Gabrielle Chanel borrowed in it from men's wardrobes. Jersey, formerly utilitarian and used for sailors' sweaters, it became the material of a new elegance, inspired by this beautiful raw fabric. You can tell how tired I am. I can't even read. The fragrance is composed by Jacques Polge, creator of Chanel fragrance from 1978 to 2014. He came up, it seems like when I was looking at the EDT formulation was launched in 2011, so 3 years before he left Chanel, it was launched. And what did it say? With same creative audacity as Mademoiselle, Jersey draws a new olfactory silhouette. Rare, refined lavender combines with bourbon vanilla in a creamy accord, heightened by notes of white musk, a comfortable and sensual scent worn next to the skin like a beautiful Chanel jersey. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice description of it. So to me, all three formulations were beautiful. Which one I prefer, I'll talk about it later. But what you get from it at the beginning is quite a bit of lavender. So like lavender really hits you in the face. And the lavender that's in this is, I learned the difference between lavender and lavandine, which is the synthetic form of lavender. And oh no, it's not the synthetic form. It's another plant that smells like lavender. But the quality is very different. And lavandine is quite cheaper. So there's a lot of people, like a lot of brands, if they want to use cheaper material, they will use lavandine, and quite sharper. That's why I didn't really like some lavenders, and some lavenders I quite like. And then this lavender, this sound, from the smell of it, to me, it's more lavender than lavandine, and they probably are both used, but I smell the lavender the most of the time. So at the beginning, you'll get a lot of lavender, and then settles down to a beautiful powdery, musky, and with some tonka bean and that kind of little bit of a floral notes in there. So the notes are lavender, musk, vanilla, tonka bean, wildflowers, grass, rose, and jasmine. I don't get a lot of vanilla, actually. I do get the tonka and the powdery notes, but I don't get any distinct flower out of this. That might be my nose. To me, the EDT was the best of the three for a couple of reasons. Number one, the lavender was much smoother. Like, I felt maybe there's a reformulation in that they adjusted the dosage of the lavender and lavandine in EDP versus EDT. And even though the EDP is also a beautiful fragrance, but the EDT is much more smoother lavender-wise. Maybe that's just the aging. EDT lasted much longer, like while EDP lasted me, let's say, from 6 o'clock to around like 2 p.m. And that's even not bad, like for 8 hours, right? But EDT lasted me all day. Now, Parfum was super disappointing at this point. Parfum maybe lasted for 5 hours, if that. and I did put some generous amount. Like that dent that's in there, it's all one wear, which is kind of generous for a parfum. So I don't know, maybe because I'm spraying EDP and EDT on clothes and not spraying, I'm not using parfum on clothes, it's mostly on skin. Maybe that's why it's settling down so quickly. But I'm gonna say the performance of the parfum is abysmal. I don't like it. Not that I won't use it, I probably will use it now that I have it, but I don't know. It's that I would expect a little bit more. Interestingly, that parfum doesn't have, like, I can't find concentration of these fragrances anywhere. Like, I can't see, usually you would say like 80% wool or something on the bottom, so you'd know what's the concentration of fragrance, but you look at the bottom of these and there's none of that. And this one has that one. I don't think so. I can't see. And I couldn't find it on the boxes either. So, you know, like all those percentages that you can call an EDT, like something that's 22%, it could go both ways of EDT and EDP, or 20%. Oh, 20%, I think. And something as 25% can be called extrait or parfum, but also can be an EDP, which is kind of weird. Anyways, so out the three of these, EDT, which is this one, right? Let's see. Yes. That is my favorite. Hope you enjoy it. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Just really makes you feel like fresh and clean, and just all the powdery notes. It's absolutely beautiful. I would say especially probably in spring and summer, but still beautiful for this time of year. Anyways, guys, have a great rest of the week and see you later.